Here's something nobody wants to say out loud. Most people in this world will work for 40 years. They'll wake up early, stay late, sacrifice weekends, miss birthdays, and at the end of those 40 years, they'll have almost nothing to show for it. Not because they were lazy, not because they weren't talented, not because the economy wasn't in their favor, but because they never learned the 3 decisions that separate the 5% who build real wealth from the 95% who spend their entire lives making other people rich. I'm going to break down all 3 in this video, and by the end, you'll know exactly which side of that line you're currently on, and more importantly, how to cross it. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the lie we've all been sold. Work hard, get a good job, save money, retire comfortably. That was solid advice in 1975. In 2026, it's a trap. The average American household income is around $75,000 a year. After taxes, rent, car payments, groceries, subscriptions, and impulse purchases, the average household saves less than $5,000 a year. At $5,000 a year in savings, even with a 6% return, it would take 43 years to reach $1 million. You'd be 65 before you saw it, and inflation would have already made that million worth far less. Hard work got you the income, but nobody taught you what to do with it, and that's where the 3 decisions come in. Decision number 1 is about time. There are 2 types of income in this world. Active income, where you trade your time for money. You stop working, the money stops coming. And passive income, where your money, systems, and assets work for you. You stop working, the money doesn't. The 95% live entirely in active income. They're trapped in a transaction, time for money, and there's a hard ceiling on it because there are only 24 hours in a day. The 5% understand that the goal is not to earn more per hour. The goal is to build systems that earn while you sleep. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. Someone making $50,000 a year who invests $400 a month into a low-cost index fund at a 10% average annual return could end up with over $531,000 in 25 years. They didn't work harder. They didn't get a raise. They simply stopped selling all of their time and started making their money buy them future time. The question is not, how do I make more money? The real question is, how do I make my money make money? That's decision number 1. Decision number 2 is the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Most things people buy to feel rich are actually making them poorer. The new car, the expensive apartment, the designer clothes, the gadgets, the credit card vacations. Buy assets first, then let the assets pay for the liabilities. Decision number 3 is identity. The 5% don't just do different things, they think differently. They don't say, I want to be wealthy someday. They say, I am someone who builds wealth. Every investment is a vote for your future identity. Every asset is a vote. Every smart decision is a vote. Over time, your identity becomes your reality. So here's the action plan. Open an investment account. Automate your investing. Ask yourself whether every purchase is an asset or a liability. And remind yourself every day, I am someone who builds wealth. The gap between the 95% and the 5% isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't even money. It's 3 decisions made consistently over time. Sell less of your time, buy more assets, and become the kind of person for whom wealth is inevitable. If this changed how you think about money, follow for more wealth psychology, investing frameworks, and financial systems.